And, to be honest with you, getting $14 million, $13 million, it can make or break an institution in this environment. Because, HBCUs generally, there are some exceptions, but we train the essential workers, that's who we educate. The virus is magnifying issues of inequity in this country that have always been here, but it's just made it worse. And so a lot of our students, education has gone down on their list of things that they can prioritize. And so we need to be able to not only be here for them, but help them survive and ultimately thrive through this pandemic.
And so I do think that our students are struggling with not being a part of a family that they know is going to nurture them, is going to support them, is really going to love them to success, as April Ryan, our alumna, often says. On the financial level, many of them have, of course, we have a large percent of our students who must work while they are going to college. And many of them are working 30 to 40 hours a week and still taking a full load. And so this pandemic has meant that many of them don't have jobs. So they have lost their income and they're struggling financially. Their parents have lost their jobs. And then on top of that, the pandemic has laid bare for all of us to see its disproportionate impact on their families. Moms have died, they've lost their fathers, grandfathers, grandmothers, and so it's a lot that's being built up there.
Most of us are over 150 years old, as is Johnson C. Smith. We have some challenges. We're appreciative of the fact, again, the work that was done in the last stimulus bill, where they basically extinguished outstanding debt of HBCUs, so that'll be a help to our balance sheets. But in addition to extinguishing the debt, we really need some investment, and that investment needs to be in some of the infrastructure that's going on as well. Another plea that many of us have urged is the need to increase direct support to students. So talking about the Pell Grant. We particularly in the UNCF and others have talked about doubling the Pell Grant at some point. And so I hope that will be something that the administration will consider and talk about as well. So there are a number of issues that will be on the table. We're really excited to be invited to the table.